I'm Howard Hwai, and I'm a junior in medical school. And medicine means 医学, and pharmacy means 药学. Okay, medicine is 医学. And I have been to NTU Toastmasters for 3 years, and I joined NTU Toastmasters since I was a freshman. And my level is C8, and I'm now the current president in NTU Toastmasters. I have a lot of officer experience, like EVP deputies, MVP deputies, and MVP held opening gatherings or the outings. So now it is my outline today. And first I want to introduce what is a good speaker. Then, can you look? Okay. Then I will teach you how to choose your topic. Then about the structure matters. Finally, your body speaks. And as you can see, there are there are 4 sessions. So you have 4 practice time, and then follow these step by step, and then you can complete a script. In this SGD, okay? So one session is for about 30 minutes. I will have a short lecture about 7 to 10 minutes. Then it's your turn for about 20 minutes, so you can practice the skills right away. Okay? So first, a good speaker. I want to ask, what is the difference between talking and delivering a speech? Any volunteers? The difference between talking and delivering a speech.
I think talking is more about interactive communication,
yes.
While public speaking is more about delivering and expressing yourself.
Yes, good point. Any other points? Any other ideas or thoughts?
Talking is maybe just a chatting or not so main topic.
Yes.
Speech, we got a main topic.
Yes, you're right. So, anyone volunteer? Okay, if no, I will just give you a little conclusion. First is about delivery. Usually we talk in 2 people, but the person who delivers speech is only one person, you. Second is about audience. Usually we talk to a person, but the speech you have to talk to many people. The content, actually talking is very casual. You can express your thoughts really easily. But actually a speech, it is more audience directed. You have to think about what the audience wants to hear from you. And feedback, actually talking, you have a certain feedback because the person will talk to you. But in a speech, actually the feedback is uncertain. You don't know whether the audience will think that your speech is good or bad. So your speech, delivering speech will make you nervous and give you lots of pressure. This is why we are so stressed on stage. But there is something that they have in common. It's about bridge the gap between you and the audience. Because talking, you want to bridge the gap to the person who talked to you. And speech is about bridging the gap between all the audience. So talking requires communication and understanding. And the speech requires communication and understanding too. Also, there is one thing that better than talking is that you are dominant. You are dominant. You are the only one. And you are more like God, that you stand on stage and calling for everyone. So if you think this, and you will be not so nervous on stage. Okay? So actually your mind matters. First, you need passion. Passion, because you have passion, so your words can be more contagious to all the audience. It's just like sharing a good news, like, oh, I got 100 on my math test. And then everyone can feel the happiness of yours. And then it's about hard working. Practice makes perfect. Yes, practice always makes perfect. Doesn't guarantee your perfection. But if you don't practice, you will not have a perfect performance on stage. Okay? So here is the stairs for a perfect performance. First, you need courage, and then you have an idea. Then you write a script and you memorize it, and you rehearse again and again. And maybe you found that your script has something wrong, so you have to get back to this stage. And then finally you may memorize the script and rehearse again and again. Finally, you will have a performance. Is that clear? Okay. So I will use analogies that delivery speech is just like a chef. You are a chef, and you want to make something delicious to all the customers in a restaurant. So here I want to ask you a question. What is a good speaker? Any characteristics, or what is a bad speaker? Any characteristics? If you have any idea, just raise your hand and answer it. Answer it? Jean? Jean, here, Jean. Yeah.
Speak clearly.
Speak clearly. Speak clearly is a good point. And what about Ellie?
Eye contact.
Eye contact, yes. I will talk about eye contact later. Any person? Tina? Sure, Tina. Tina, you? Yes.
Considering.
Consider. Okay?
Nothing.
Yes. I thought, why did you look at me? You're Tina, and may you answer the question? Or you need a microphone?
The value of voice.
The value or
Of voice.
of voice? Value or voice?
Volume.
Oh, volume. Volume. Okay, volume. Okay, volume. Loudness, right? Volume. You?
Whether it is contagious.
Whether it's contagious or not. Okay, good. So I think these are enough. So keep these in mind, and then it can help you when you rehearse and when you write the script. So now let's get into the second topic, called choose your topic. As I said before, delivery speech is just like being a chef. So you have to make something delicious. So you need some materials and ingredients like this, fresh meat. But as I said, if you have shit, then you will produce shit. So you need some good meat, fresh meat, to produce a good speech, okay? So you might ask, where can I get these materials? Actually, materials are everywhere. For example, if you're a profession or you major, or you read a book about the good stories, or you have watched some news or a social event, these are all the materials that you can deliver on stage. But actually, in Toastmasters, we more welcome about you. It's you. Your ideas, your stories, your value, your growth, your sadness, or your anything related to you is fine to deliver on stage. But you have to wrap it a little bit so that you won't deliver a story in a boring way or in a not interesting way. So here are some tips for you. First, you have to know about the audience, the background. Are they students, or it is your boss, or it is to the crowd? Actually, the crowd has so many people. They are from anywhere. They have different thoughts, different occupations. So these will make your speech, your topic, different. And about the purpose, if the audience want to be encouraged by you, or they have something to learn from you. So you have to consider about the audience. Then it is considering about the theme, the big events. For example, we have holidays. If we have holidays these days, and then you can deliver a speech related to these holidays. Or you have exams, graduation ceremony, graduation, or some special events like professional cup. We have a professional cup, so at that day we will deliver all the professional speeches. Or a humor speech contest. In our in-house contest, we require some humor speeches. So remember these. These two, audience and theme, some big events, it can help you to search out your topic. Then I will provide you two very useful tools, methods, to help you think. First is meta thinking. As you can see, there are 9 big boxes. And the small boxes has 9 smaller boxes. So how can we use this to help you think? First, write your topic in the center, and then write 8 things related to your topic. And if you have something if you think this, for example, this is very important, then you can write 8 smaller topics near this topic. Is that clear? And then about this is called mind mapping. You write the topic in the center, and then you draw lines to link everything that related to the topics. And then you can divide it into many branches, and it's just like a tree, okay? So what are the difference between these two? Actually, meta thinking is just like squeezing your mind. Why? Because you have 8 boxes, so it forces you to think about 8 things. Or if you only write 3 things, you will think that I haven't completed these 5. So you have to squeeze. You have to squeeze your mind to think as many as you can. For mind mapping, it is better for creation because it is free association. So you are free to link anything related to your topic. So these are the 2 methods that can help you think about your topic. So now it is your practice time. So each group you have to choose a topic and then use the methods that I taught you before, either meta thinking or mind mapping. You have about 15 minutes to think of it, and then each group needs a person to stand on stage and deliver what you have thought of it. Okay? Your college life and unforgettable travel experience, I think that you cherish the most, or your dream. Is that clear? Okay, so let's go ahead and choose a topic.